Hi everyone, a very good morning to all of you. Are you able to hear me and see me? Just give me a quick thumbs up. And it is such a pleasure to connect to all of you in the morning at 10 a.m. in the Daily Transform series. And I'm Dr. Sumer. Dr. Deepti will be joining in a moment. And today we will talk about a few things. We have planned a few things for you. The first thing that I wanted to remind you before we forget in the day and in our discussion. Today is the last day to register for DAM CBT, which is a simulated exam for NEET PG, which happens all over India in the computer centers. Okay, this is the last day to register, and I see many students actually come after the last day and say, "Boss, एक दिन और खोल दो नहीं कर सकते because we have to book the centers." So my request is just let me know those of you in the chat who have already registered for the your DAMS NEET PG CBT. Yes, I see many of you, Priyanka, Amtul, very good. You have already done. Those who were waiting for the last day, I don't know why, but there are people who always wait for the last day. So if you were waiting for the last day, aa gaya hai ab, that is the last day. Maybe you had invested those 500 rupees in maybe 500 odd rupees. I don't remember the exact price, but maybe you had put that money into a mutual fund or you were earning money out of it in these days, but now is the last day. अभी करना है आज रजिस्टर सब बच्चे प्रॉमिस करेंगे कोई मिस नहीं करेगा वी विल नॉट बी एबल टू एक्सटेंड द डेट फॉर डैम सीबीटी रजिस्ट्रेशन टुडे इज द लास्ट डे ओके फॉर द डैम्स नीट पीजी सीबीटी रजिस्ट्रेशन
Hanshi, good morning, everyone. Sorry, I was a little late, but Dr. Sumir managed the show like he always does. He always holds the front for me. Okay, so how's everyone doing? Great. And are you all completing your daily targets? Yes? Perfect. Now, what is special in today's Transform, Dr. Sumir? What are we going to talk to these bachas about?
ओके एंड यू नो बाय somebody is saying कि मैडम आपने और सर ने आउटफिट कोऑर्डिनेट किया है आई थिंक किया तो नहीं था लेकिन हो जाता है कभी कभी so you know we didn't plan it actually but it happens. So our first query today is, and the first message is, I want you to read this line with me. They tried to bury us, but they did not know we were seeds. This is one of the most powerful lines that I've ever read in my life. They're very powerful lines. And I tend to come back to this line every time I'm not doing good in my life, or every time things are not, working out for me. And every time, every time things are not working out for me, I want you to understand this very important. Every time things are not going according to how I want them to go, initially, my first response, like everybody else, would be to seek a magic escape from it. And you would say, "Boss, I hope I disappear only." And then the second thing I would do would be I would seek maybe someone else can do it for me. And I'll talk to other people. And more, I talk to other people, more it puts me down further. And because instead of telling me how to do it, they will tell me my inadequacies, that why it is not happening for me, and I get further frustrated. Then I go back home, I open my phone and I read this line. They tried to bury us, but they did not know we were seeds. And this is my message for you today. कि अगर आपको लग रहा है कि आपका कोई भी ऐसा है जो आपको कह रहा है कि आप नहीं कर पाओगे, नीट पीजी तो छोटी सी चीज है, हो सकता है और बहुत बड़ा कुछ करना है जिंदगी में, कोई भी आपको रूल आउट करता है किसी भी चीज से, just keep in mind you have infinite power inside your head. Tell yourself, boss, I'm a seed. I'm a seed. They are burying me, but I'll come out as a plant. I'll come out as a tree. मेरे में वो ताकत है. That उनको लग रहा था कि वो bury कर देंगे. When they came back, we were forests. So that is the thought process we follow, and that is what is a very important line for me. I thought I'll start the day by this line because every
And
few
I
days.
also want to add something to this. I want to add something. When somebody tries to do that to me, I am a little different. You know, what I do initially, and then I'll tell you what Dr. Sumay taught me as well. So, whenever someone tries to do that to me, I become very defensive. You know, I will tell them that no, I'm working hard. I start proving very hard to them that I am working hard. I am genuinely a genuine person. You know, this is what I would do. And Dr. Sumer keeps silently watching me, observing me, And then, he would tell me when I come back home, you don't have to prove it to them. You have to prove it to yourself. Okay. And that is what actually strikes me, that there is no point in me getting defensive and telling the world or proving them, no, I am good, I am good. No. The only person I need to prove that to is myself, my inner conscience. If I'm a good person, let me tell myself this, I'm a good person. I have to do good things. Okay. If I am hardworking, I have to tell myself that I am a hardworking person and I can come across anything. So till the time, you keep wanting to prove to others, a new, group of people will come to push you down. So let's keep it fair and straight. The only people we are trying to prove anything in this world is ourselves. Whatever aspect of life it is, always remember that. And you are your most important cheerleaders. Okay?
And this seed analogy is very powerful for me. And when I look back at it, I've come back to this line many times in my life. I don't know why. And whenever I read this line, it tends to show up in my social media feed as well. Maybe the line also knows that I like it.
They
The
are tracking us.
Yeah, the analogy is seeds. Seeds are, very small, and people tend to underestimate them. People like to see the grown up forest. उनको लगता है यार ये जो जीत गए हैं यही सही है. अगर आप जीते नहीं हो लेकिन आप में पोटेंशियल है तो चांसेस है कि पीपल विल रन यू डाउन कि बॉस पोटेंशियल तो बहुतों में होता है तो क्या कर पाएगा एंड दे विल कीप टेलिंग यू कि ऐसा नहीं होगा वो होगा. नो यू विल हैव सम स्टोरीज फॉर योर दे एवरीबडी will give you reasons why you are not winning today, but you're a seed. You may look small to them, but you have immense potential. Whatever is happening in the world is because everything started as a seed. You are a seed. Keep telling yourself this. So it's something which is very powerful. Although we all tend to underestimate. We all think a seed is chota size se kya hoga, but that is how the forest will become. So every time you feel that the world is trying to bury you, keep reminding yourself, I'm a seed they don't know. Okay, keep smiling on the side पे जाके हंसना है. वो सोच रहे हैं कि मेरे को रूल आउट कर देंगे, कर नहीं पाएंगे. I'm a fucking seed. Keep this in your mind. ये बहुत powerful line है. It will give you the power to make a comeback every time.
Okay, perfect.
एक
Okay.
बच्चे ने ना हिंदी में भी लिख दिया है. वो बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग लाइन है. हिप हॉप की लाइन में बोला, गाड़ दो, बीज हूं मैं, पेड़ बन जाऊंगा. So
वाह वाह,
so that's
क्या
power.
बात है.
Something which is very alpha for me. That's the kind of thought process. I want to come back to this thought process. इस ऐसा नहीं है कि हमेशा मैं मतलब इसी तरह मतलब charge up रहूंगा. ऐसा नहीं होता है. I also have my days. When I feel things are not working out. I also think that someone else will solve my problems. मुझे भी लगता है कि शायद कोई और मेरे लिए solve कर देगा. फिर मुझे लगता है कि किसी तरह गायब भी हो जाऊं यार, कोई और कर देगा. कोई आता ही नहीं है. Ultimately I need to remember कि ये जो जब आ रहे हैं वो भी मुझे बरी कर रहे हैं, तो इससे अच्छा है कि आई नीड टू टेल माई सेल्फ दैट आई एम द सीड. ये याद रखना बेटा, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट लाइन है. एंड आई थिंक हिंदी में और हिप हॉप के स्टाइल में जैसे
अच्छा,
सुधा जी
इसी बात से एक और बात भी, अच्छा एक और चीज भी आती है इसी बात से. हम वी हैव इमेंस पोटेंशियल, है ना. हम सब डॉक्टर्स तो ऑलरेडी हैं ही. हम लोग, मैं और डॉक्टर सुमेश स्पेशलिस्ट भी हैं. बहुत सुन आप भी स्पेशलिस्ट, सुपर स्पेशलिस्ट, एंड गॉड नोस क्या क्या बन जाओगे. मतलब एक पेड़ बन जाओगे जो एक पेड़ करता है, जैसे कि छाया देता है, फल देता है ना, ये सब देता है. ऐसे आप भी अपने पेशेंट्स को केयर और स्किल के माध्यम से उनकी बेहतरी के लिए आगे बढ़ोगे. बट एक स्टॉर्म आती है ना. तो आपने देखा है कौन से पेड़ फिर भी खड़े रहते हैं? बताओ कौन से पेड़ हैं जो खड़े रहते हैं? जो अपनी रूट से बहुत अच्छे से जुड़े होते हैं. इसका मतलब नो मैटर हाउ हाई वी रीच इन लाइफ, ठीक है, हम कोकोनट के पेड़ बने या बैनियन के पेड़ बने, दोनों बड़े इंपॉर्टेंट हैं. नो मैटर हाउ हाई वी रीच इन लाइफ, अपनी नींव से जुड़े रहना है. नेवर लेट ईगो क्रॉल टू योर हेड. स्टे ग्राउंडेड. ओके, स्टे ग्रेटफुल. तो कोई भी स्टॉर्म आपको उखाड़ नहीं पाएगी. राइट? ग्रेटफुलनेस is like our roots. It keeps us aligned, it keeps us down to earth, and it also helps to absorb more and more water, है ना. और ग्रेट, ऐसा सुना है आपने, ग्रेटफुल लोगों को और मिलता है. So just imagine डीप रूट्स होंगी तो पानी मिलता रहेगा, है ना. तो इसीलिए रूट से जुड़े रहना है, ठीक है?
And as seeds, we are all seeds. We know the power now. अभी जब कोई बोले ना कि तुम्हारा you're small, तुम नहीं जीत पाओगे, तुम को पुराने में रैंक इतने अच्छा नहीं आया था, तुम पेरिफेरल कॉलेज से पढ़ रहे हो, या तुम फॉरेन ग्रेजुएट हो, या तुम प्राइवेट कॉलेज से पढ़ रहे हो, या तुम ऐसे बैकग्राउंड से नहीं आते, मेडिकल बैकग्राउंड से नहीं आते, या तुम्हारा ये तो याद रखना है, your seeds. That's the key. And I thought before we have some surprises for you as always. So today, one thing I wanted to show you is a video. Let me just play that video for you today.
And
I
then let everyone know we have the quiz session today as well. So everyone has to get ready, okay?
Okay, so I'll just show you the video where we recently launched the new 2026 edition of Back to Basics. I just wanted you to just take a look at the educators and the covers of the new edition of the notes. We'll be releasing the notes also very soon. So I hope you are able to.
Great.
So I
So,
hope you enjoyed the candid photos with the teachers, and I'm sure you saw many of them dancing as well with some interesting movement. And somebody is saying, "Sir, मुझे ये बताओ मैं डांस के टीचर कैसे बनूं? पहले पढ़ना अच्छा
खूब
पड़ेगा भाई,
हाँ,
तभी
खूब
अच्छा
अच्छा
परफॉर्मेंस
पढ़ना
होगा."
पड़ेगा. You have to be really good at what you are going to do, okay? Above average, super, super nice. Because हमें तो बहुत सारे बच्चों को आगे पढ़ाना है. So we all have to be, at least try and be our best, right? Okay.
और ना एक चीज और मैं शेयर करूंगा पहले, फिर अभी रोडदीप जी, आज मैं कहता हूँ आप एक थोड़ा सा क्विज स्टेप बना लो अपने पास, एक क्विज करते हैं बच्चों की, क्या बोलते हैं भाई बच्चे, क्विज करें क्या एक आज भी सरप्राइज? उससे पहले ना
Everyone,
एक
do
चीज
we
मैं
want to
दिखाना
have a
चाहता
quiz session today as well?
एक चीज मैं दिखाना चाहता हूँ, वी रिसेंटली लॉन्च्ड a clothing line called as Alpha by Dams with aprons and the scrubs and stethoscopes, which some of you saw in the previous videos as well. So I thought I'll just show you a glimpse of that, and then we'll quiz, and we will send to one person on a lucky draw basis who makes the
Oh,
best story, 10 out of 10 best story also, most likes will get this reward also. I'll show you the reward first. So,
Dams, which is going to be called as Alpha by Dams. So, yes, there are going to be aprons and they will have beautiful logos. We can also, put the names, and we are going to do various things for it as well. There are scraps and there are stethoscopes.
Guys, can we have some noise? Come on, everybody.
Let's have a look. is going to be called as Alpha by Dams. So yes, there are going to be aprons.
Okay, Dr. Sumer.
Yeah.
Great.
So I hope you saw the idea that we have created. So this is your prize. We will be sending to maybe top three students.
At
So
least top three, Dr. Sumer.
showing
Not
the
fair.
answers to the quiz that we will show you today. If you get 10 out of 10, and you make sure that you create the story in a more engaging manner. I'm sure you know more engagement than we do, and tag us in the story as well. It will be very interesting, and we'll give you, I will send you either the scrubs or the apron, and based on your sizes and all, someone will talk to you and get back to you. So let's start the quiz now without taking too much of your time.
Yes,
What do you
everyone
want?
get ready and then we'll take some of your queries. But now we have the quiz session. So let's look at question number one. You all know you have to write it down on a piece of paper, all your answers. There will be 10 questions mixed bag for all of you. So question number one, identify the lesion on the vocal cords shown. So this is the image and we will have the options now on your screen. Okay. So identify the image. So these are the options. You have to all commit your answers in your page and then we will check all answers with a right or a wrong. Okay, let's have question number 2 on your screens now. All trans retinoic acid is used in the treatment of tumor associated with which of the following? Right? The options are there. You have to all commit your answers. I will be telling all the answers together at the end. Keep committing your answers in your copy as well so that we can check all together. Okay, question number 3. Samir, I want you to remove the procedure is done for. There is a procedure shown in the image. What is it done for? So everyone commit your answer. Yes. So procedure which is shown in the image is done for which of the following? Perfect. Next question on your screens will be here very, very soon. A female with BMI 30 kgs, 30, presents with following picture. This finding is associated with, so once you all have seen the finding, and it's a very characteristic one, now I will show you the options. So you have to tell me this finding is associated with which of the following. So there are your options on the screen and we will talk about it in a moment. But these are the options. So everybody needs to commit your answers. Perfect. Let's have the next question on the screen, Dr. Samir. Okay. So a 16-year-old female presents or is referred by psychiatrist to the psychiatrist for having irresistible urges to eat, okay, craving for food, excessive eating, followed by episodes of self-induced vomiting. She is also using an appetite suppressant drug. Can you tell the diagnosis? Okay, I think this one was easy for everyone. Let's go on to the next question. A man was eating food at a restaurant and suddenly started choking. What will be the next step in the management? What will be the next step in the management? Okay, I can see everyone is again committing their answers. Very well done. Okay, let's have the next question. A middle-aged man with 2-year history of backache in the morning and redness of eyes. The image is shown. I will show you the options very, very soon. So history of backache and redness in eye. Can we have the options now? Yes. So these are the options. Okay. So an X-ray image is shown to you and the options are shown. I'm sure you're all going to answer it correctly. Perfect. Let's go on to the next question. Which of the following is true about NIPT, non-invasive prenatal test? Let's see if you can tell me the answer for this one. Which of the following is true about NIPT, non-invasive prenatal test? Okay. I hope you have all seen the question options carefully. Let's go on to the next question. Microfilary with sheath tail and two nucleus in the tail is suggestive of. Okay, what is it suggestive of? Tell the answer. So as I said, we have tried to make a mixed bag covering all subjects one by one. The ones that I took in the last, I have not repeated those subjects in this. Okay, which of the following is seen in osteoporosis? Read the options carefully and then tell me what is the correct profile for a patient who has osteoporosis. Yes? Okay, let's have the next question on your screens now.
I think, Dr. Deepti, these are all the questions I have
Okay,
right
so I
now.
think we are done with all 10 questions for the day. Okay, everyone ready for the answers? So let's quickly roll, Dr. Sumer. You can show the question again and I will keep telling the answer and they will keep putting a tick or a cross depending on whether they have done it right or wrong. So let's see the first
So
question.
I'll show you the first question again.
Okay, this was the image and we had the options. The answer is B. It is laryngeal papillomatosis, right? Do you all know that it is caused by HPV? Yes, the benign types. Perfect. Chalo. Let's go on to the next one. All trans-retinoic acid is associated with? The answer is yes, again B, PML rara, right? The answer is B, PML rara. I could see that almost everyone was answering correctly for this one as well. Next. The procedure shown is done for, oh amazing, again the answer is B, it is keratoconus, okay, keratoconus, right? So the procedure is being done for keratoconus. Okay, perfect. Next question. Yes, you all identified it correct. It is acanthosis nigricans, typically seen in the nape of neck, and the options were this. So you are correct. It is associated with metabolic syndrome. It is a cutaneous marker of insulin resistance. Very good. Okay, next. 16-year-old patient with this history, the answer is bulimia nervosa, right? Typical history where there is craving for food and there is self-induced vomiting. So B, bulimia nervosa. A man is eating food and he is choking. We should all know what we are going to do. We are going to do the Heimlich's maneuver, right? So B, Heimlich's maneuver.
In the next, it is, you all saw the bamboo spine. Just I wanted you to look at the SI joints also. There is also bilaterally symmetrical sacroiliitis. You saw the red eye due to uveitis, and the best answer is ankylosing spondylitis.
Okay, the next question is, which of the following is true? We had to tell the true finding. So the answer is that the NIPT detects fetal DNA in maternal blood, B. The other options are wrong. It can be done at around 9 to 10 weeks, but not at 6. It is not a confirmatory test. It is a screening test. Okay. No, it is not done for congenital malformations. It's a screening test for aneuploidy. Typically, we say for Downs. Perfect. Last question of the day, I think. No, second last. Okay, so what is the answer for this one? Brugia malai. B. Yes. So Brugia malai is the answer for this one. And I think the particular set of questions that we have taken today was an easy round for everyone. Good job done. And the last is, which of the following is seen in osteoporosis? Kya milega? The calcium is going to be normal or not? Yes, the calcium is going to be normal and ALP is also going to be normal, right? So the answer is B. Perfect. Very, very well done. And again, just a reminder.
How many
No,
10
wait,
out of
wait,
10?
wait. All these 10 questions are from the NEET PG PYQ section on DAM's app, right? So you go to DQB, you will see the PYQs subject-wise. If you want to do the entire paper, then you go to test series and you can do the PYP, previous year paper. In QBank, we have put it put the PYQs separately for all subjects. We've put it separately for NEET, separately for NEET, separately for FMG. So many 10 out of 10, super awesome. Very, very proud of all of you. And yes, it's a wonderful start of the day with a full on full score. Nothing better to boost your morale, right?
The only thing that we have a problem is that you have so many of you are getting all of these correct. So, we can't give you the prize to all of you. So the prize will be decided on your Instagram story. The story has to be visual. You should be visible with a 10 on 10 answers. Do something creative, I'm sure, that I learned Insta story from our students. So, we don't need to teach you how to make a good Insta story. And
Oh,
don't forget
believe
to
me,
mention,
they're way
add
ahead of us.
me and Dr. Deepti in your story, and we will select the best stories and send you the prize. Remember the prize? I'm sure you remember the prize. Prize will be the Alpha scrubs and Alpha uh, aprons. So you saw them in the fashion show just now. Those will be your prize. So we wish you all the best. Have a productive day ahead. If you're not on Insta, it is okay. That's also a good thing. Okay, I wish you
And
all the
and remember, you have to meet your daily targets and you have to do your revisions. MCQs plus your revision plus your wrong diary. Okay, that makes your day productive. So all the best, everyone. Take care, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
And don't forget, we all underestimate the seeds, and but those are the only things that lead to forest and everything. So you are a seed. Even if they bury you, you remember this. Okay. Wish you all the best.
Okay, somebody
Keep
is
up.
just asking where do we see the PYP? Better go to test series. Like there is a GT section in test series, there is a separate section in test series called as PYP, previous year paper. There are currently two sets of INISET, right? Two sessions or more than that for INISET. NEET PG two papers are available, complete papers, FMG complete papers are available all together in your test series section. Okay?
I think Rodipti, I'll just in the tomorrow's transform, I'll show you the all the children that how to use the PYPs and how to give the paper like you're giving the real exam. But final reminder, दोबारा मत पूछना. Today is the last day to register for DAMS, NEET PG, CBT. कल मत आके बोलना कि सर एक दिन के लिए और खोल दो. नहीं हो पाता भाई, बहुत मुश्किल होती है. पूरे इंडिया में सेंटर्स को यस करना होता है. Today is the last day for the most important gold standard simulated exam which will happen all over India in your computer centers, not on your mobile phone. Keep this in mind, beta. Last day. Okay? Best of luck.
Okay, UPSC, somebody has been repeatedly asking. See, UPSC, you need to be very, very good with obs and gynae, very good with surgery. Medicine is also important, and again, very important is PSM. So, DAMS ke notes are going to be more than enough even for your UPSC exams. So, go through the obs and gynae, surgery, medicine, and PSM. If you can't go through all the videos, it's very simple. Go through the Cortex AI points, go through the video discussions of, various PYQ sessions that we have done. That will also be very, very effective. Okay.
Back to basics. The clinical subjects for back to basics, I answered this in an earlier transform also, are must do for UPSC CMS. I guarantee you 100% strike rate. Wish you all the best, beta.
Take care. All the best.